How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews back with yet another review. And we're going to be doing a little bit of Dogfish Head action today with a Burton Baton, which is their Imperial Indian Pale Ale that's oak aged. Never had it before. Wouldn't say I shy away from Dogfish Head. I've had a ton of their offerings. Some of their higher end stuff I'm a huge fan of. Love Worldwide, love 120, love 75 Minute. There's a few of them out there that really tickle me pink. But they do make quite a few beers that I'm kind of meh on. So it's not like everything I see from them I pick up. Something about oak aged Indian Pale Ale just kind of struck me as something I'd like to give a whirl to today. So I saw a 4-pack, figured pick it up, might as well give it a whirl. As far as what it says on the label, it says Burton Baton, Dogfish Head, an oak-aged Imperial Indian Pale Ale, 10% alcohol by volume. On the side here, recycling, blah, 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 blah. Lush and enjoyable now. Burton Baton ages with the best of them. On the side, the special ale is a 2-thread blend of young and wood-aged Imperial IPA. Please share it with loved ones and hoard it from the non-believers. And that's about it. Really, really, really love this bottle as a whole. From the red cap to the Dogfish Head raised glass to the labeling to everything about it. It's just kind of a cool label. It's one of the other reasons why I picked it up. Just dig it, man. Everything about it's kind of cool. So, yeah. But, as I always say, proof is in the beer. It's not a label. I know when labels are cool, beer's usually good, but what are you going to do? Anyway, let's see what she has to offer. Oh, I can smell from here. Nice oakiness to it. Sweetness and oakiness. Oh yeah, I can almost smell like a citrus hop from here too. Wow, what I'm smelling is good. I mean, if I'm smelling it that much from here, chances are it's going to be pretty robust. It's kind of awesome. Beige head, super tiny bubbles, nice creamy top. Not much as far as density in the beer there. It's got a little bit of carbonation going on, but not that much. Tiniest bit whatsoever. And I wouldn't say it's absolutely 100% clear. It's got the slightest amount of floaties going on in there. But yeah, it's almost perfectly clear. Kind of like an orangish tint of yellowish color to it. Looks like a mix between an old ale and an Indian Pale Ale. Yeah, looks nice. Let's see what she has to offer in the news. Wow. Just sweet overall, first off. Sweet, and then you get that nice kind of like, it's a citrus hop, but it's very subtle. It's not in your face. Doesn't smell like crazy, like dry hopped or anything like that. You can smell a little bit of oakiness going on in there. Nothing too crazy, but it's there. It just smells nice and sweet. Like I said, with that like subtle citrus hop and a bit of oakiness to it. Trying to nail down the sweetness on there. Almost smells like a subtle molasses or something like that. It smells really nice, you know. Very drinkable. Smells very, very, very refreshing. So let's see if it's refreshing. Cheers. Oak. Oak. Oak, 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 oak. That's the big one. There's that tiniest bit of hop bite to it. A little bit drying, but not palate smacking drying. But there's a ton of oak in there. Really oaky. Like crazy oaky. Wow. It's not off-putting, but it's quite surprising. Yeah, not a ton of sweetness there. Just enough to kind of balance out the hops, but that's about it. It's not overly sweet or overly hoppy in one way or the other. Like I said, there's a little bit of hop bite there. Not super in your face, not overly drying. you know, kind of stops short of making you want to think about smacking your palate. But that oak in there, you know, the more sips I take, you know, you're getting used to that oakiness. But combining that dry hop with the oak, it just gives you that kind of wood flavor. Very, very oaky beer. Kind of unique. I expected to be a little bit more balanced with that oakiness, but yeah, it's cool in its own right. 10% alcohol, 0 booze whatsoever. Kind of refreshing. Super light. Super drinkable. It's just got that oakiness there that kind of takes it to the next level. Pretty nice beer. Expected a little bit different taste out of it. Don't know why. But yeah, it's a really nice beer. If I was going to rate it, why wouldn't I? Because that's what I do with all the beers I review. Rating wise, I give it like an 87. 87. I'd like to see how this ages. I think this is going to age pretty damn awesome. I think that hot is just going to die out a little bit, kind of get a little richer, a little bit maltier, a little bit sweeter, and balance out that oakiness. I think it's going to be pretty badass. I bought a 4-pack of it. I always take one beer of every new 4-pack I get and throw it in the cellar. This I'd probably keep one out and throw 2 in the cellar. I might throw the whole rest of the 4-pack in the cellar. It seems like a beer that will age quite nicely. So yeah, high 80s overall. Availability and value. I think it was $16 for a 4-pack. That's one of my issues with Dogfish Head. For me, their price point is a little bit skewed. I think some of their beers are okay priced, some of their beer, but a bulk of their beers are a bit overpriced, and a lot of their beers are way overpriced. So, you know, if this should fall around the $12 to $13 a 4-pack. It's 16 for where I get it, so that's a little bit high. So on a value scale, I'd give it like a 4. Availability, I've seen it in a few places. Just never picked it up. So on availability scale, get those words out of my mouth, it's probably, give it like a 7. So yeah, high 80s, low score in value, and decent score in availability. So yeah. Dogfish Head's Burton Baton. If you are into, I'm trying to think. If you like oak, pick this up. I mean, it's oak. There's no mistaking it. It's not bourbon barrel aged. It's not whiskey barrel, cognac. It's oak barrel aged. This is all oak. If you're into oaky flavored beers and you like a little bit of a hot bite to your beers, definitely be something you want to check out. If you're a fan of Dogfish Head in general, you just like their whole line, you know, obviously you're going to want to check it out. And, yeah, if you're an oak person, I'm telling you, it'll be right up your alley. So, Dogfish Head's Burton Baton. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you did or you didn't or somewhere in between, please leave a comment in the comment section below. If you'd like to check us out anywhere else on the internet besides YouTube, you can on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Massive Beers. We're way more active on Instagram, so if you're going to check us out anywhere, check us out there. Like I said, Massive Beers in all 3 of those places. And lately I've been telling people, you know, if you know beers that you think we'd be interested in, or you know beers that we don't know, or maybe we don't get in our area, or you've never seen reviewed before, please let us know. We're always looking for new beers to review, especially the stuff that hasn't got the publicity it should. So if you know of any of that, please let us know. And yeah, another review down. So hopefully you enjoyed our review. Hopefully you're enjoying a nice beer right now, and hopefully see you next time. Cheers.